That was a complete and utter nightmare. And I put a chance of finishing 4th after that at a big fat 0. Man City have done a double over us, home and away. They beat us at the Etihad in the Manchester derby by 4-1. The walk of shame for the players in red. Disgrace themselves. No use nor ornament. On to the goals of the game. Man City opened up the goal scoring. Kevin De Bruyne has a shot. Maguire, spreads his leg open like Katie Price when she had her latest squeeze. I mean, how many boyfriends has she had now, Katie Price? 100? Tops? You never know with her. And Maguire doing the impression of her. We then equalised against the run of play. The dabbing Jemba actually did something useful for once. He plays Sancho in. He then uses Kyle Walker and Laporte as a decoy, and he swings it past Ederson into the bottom corner. Now, Sancho has found form in the second half of the season. But I would pose this question. Where the fuck was he in the first half of the season? So it don't impress me much, as Shania Twain once said. And the jury's still out on Sancho. Because we didn't go and draw the game, we lost the game 4-1. And the second goal. Both goals in the first half were avoidable. Lack of communication, lack of urgency, not aware of their surroundings. Wamba Krapa again. I don't know why he's still starting for Man United. Has he been banning Ralph Rangnick's daughter or something? Because there's something amiss there. Because Delo's not put a foot wrong in my eyes. So why is Delo not starting ahead of him? Answer on a postcard. I'd like to know the real answer to that. And he shouldn't be playing for Man United, what he did off the pitch. He's a criminal. He should have been locked in the stocks before Rotten Tomatoes at him after almost killing somebody when he drove a car without a fucking licence. And he knew he didn't have a licence to drive a car. Disgraceful of a player. I said this. I told you all top res, didn't I? I told them about Maguire as well. About time you came to my way of thinking. You finally come to your senses. Took you this long, but at least you know who was the first person to call them both out. And you're looking at him straight in the face. Second half, Mahrez scored the third, completely unmarked. Bottom corner it went, and then the fourth goal, VAR made it onside, and Mahrez, gets his second goal. I think he's now got 21 goals this season. He's an incredible player. We could have got him, by the way, but we decided not to. We got fucking Sancho instead. Ridiculous. So overall, we're not getting 4th. Arsenal beat Watford, and I think Arsenal will get 4th now. And Arteta has done a great job with Arsenal. But us finishing below them when we spent more money than them, all told, is terrible, really. We need a new goalkeeper. David De Gea is not good enough anymore. Whether his fanboys want to, argue that to kingdom come, you've got to move on with the times. We need a modern goalkeeper. We need an Ederson. You've got certain people putting De Gea in a combined 11. What? And that's why I get angry as YouTuber Top Reds. And they're the reason, by the way, we haven't won a league title in 10 years. I'm shifting the blame on them. They blame Fellaini. They got it completely and utterly wrong. And I hold you YouTuber Top Reds to account, because you're the ones who have caused all the trouble over the years. You're the ones who have called players out that you hate. You won't call out the players you love, because you met them once in a fucking function, on a fucking night out in Manchester or Nottingham or wherever. You need to be held to account for the problems you've caused this fan base. 10 years without a league title, and it's all on you lot. I know who you are, and you know who you are as well. I'm fed up of this culture at Man United, and these YouTube Top Reds and these fan cameras. Troublemakers, that's what you are. Bellends, a lot of you. I don't want to be associated with them. And some of them want, form an alliance against the Glazers. I'll use an in-betweeners quote. You do that, but I won't be there. I don't want nothing to do with your Glazers out protest. For me, the Glazers are not to blame, you YouTuber Top Reds are. And the sooner people realise that, the better. About time someone called you out. And if it's going to be anybody else, it's going to be me. I want Man United to be successful, they don't.